Mabuhay! Welcome to another edition of Shot and Learn. Sa videong ito, pag-usapan natin ang formal command. Pag sinabi nating formal command, ito yung uri ng conversation na ginagamit sa Spanish na kung saan maaaring ang kausap natin ay isang respetadong tao, mas matatanda sa atin, or yung tao na binibigyan natin ng paggalang tuwing kausap natin. Kung sa Filipino, ang formal command ay ang paggamit ng po at opo tuwing tayo ay may kausap. Katulad na lang ng pagkikipag-usap natin sa ating mga magulang, sa mga nakatatanda, lalong-lalo na sa mga lolo at lola natin, na kung saan palagi tayong gumagamit ng po at opo bilang pagbigay galang sa ating pananalita. Ngayon, i-define muna natin kung ano ang command or what is command. Commands are used when ordering or telling someone to do something. This is often referred to as imperative form of the verb, or sa Tagalog, ang pandiwang pautos. And as mentioned, formal command are used to give order or command in a more formal way, and especially if you're talking to someone who is older than you, a respected personnel or official. And also, formal speech is generally used to be polite or to express respect. So meaning, this is also called as the polite command. Let's have some examples. You buy the book. This is just a plain statement. But you buy the book, this is already a command. You all drink the beer is just a plain statement. But when you say you all drink the beer, that is already a command. You eat the food is just a statement. But you eat the food, that is a command. You all take the medicine is a statement. But you all take the medicine is a command. Now, looking all of these examples, the only difference between a statement or simple statement and a command in English is the punctuations, wherein we put dot in a sentence or simple sentence or statement and exclamation point if it is a command. So this one is applicable in English but not in Spanish, because in Spanish, conjugation matters if it is a command or if it is just a plain statement. Now, talking about conjugations, so we have these appropriate endings to substitute your terminación for the verbs AR, ER, and IR. So we have usted and ustedes for the formal command, and for AR verbs we have and en, and ER and IR a and an. So this is actually the same as the conjugation of the present subjunctive. So the step-by-step procedures are: we start with the yo form of the present indicative or in the present tense. For ejemplo, the verb is hablar, so your yo form is hablo. And then, you will drop the o and add the endings for AR. For usted, it's e. Ustedes is en. So, for ejemplo, hable usted más lentamente or hablen ustedes más lentamente. That means speak more slowly or you all speak more slowly. So, from the verb hablar, we substitute e and en to the termination of AR, and then we now have your conjugation in formal command for AR. Another example is for the verb comer ending in ER. So we have coma usted la cena or coman ustedes la cena. That means you eat the dinner or you all eat the dinner. And the other example, from the verb escribir ending in IR, we have escriba usted la carta and escriban ustedes la carta. That means you write the letter or you all write the letter. So this is just for the regular conjugation. How about for irregular conjugation in your form? So, is it applicable? Yes. Actually, this kind of conjugation is also applicable for the irregular in your form, or what we call the orthographic change in your form. That means we will still follow the yo form in presente and we will drop the o and substitute the endings. For ejemplo, for the verb tener, so in yo form in presente it's tengo. So for this example, tengan ustedes un buen viaje. This means you all have a good trip. So what we do is we remove the o and substitute it with an for ustedes. Next is from the verb traer, which is to bring. So we have yo traigo, we drop the o, and for this ejemplo, traiga usted el dinero. That means you bring the money. And another example is from the verb venir, which is to come. So we have yo vengo, we drop the o, and for this ejemplo, venga usted conmigo. That means you come with me. Now, how about stem changing verbs? Is it still applicable? The answer is yes. So let's take a look at some examples with the stem changing verbs. So from the verb contar, you have yo cuento, you drop the o. For this example, cuente usted sus beneficios. That means you count your blessings. Another example is the verb volver, which is to return from one place to another. So we have yo vuelvo. This is also a stem changing o to ue like contar. For this example, vuelvan ustedes pronto, meaning return quickly. And the last one, we have the verb pedir. So this is a stem changing e to I. So yo pido. For this example, pida usted el dinero. This is a stem changing verb as well. And the answer is ask for the money, or the translation. And of course, if there are regular, there are also irregular conjugation in formal command. So let's see what are those verbs that has an irregular conjugation in formal command. So first, we have dar, which is to give. It will be conjugated as de for usted and then for ustedes. So please take note of the acento in la letra E for de, because there is a preposition de in Espanol which means of or from. Another verb is estar, which means to be. So we have este con acento in la letra E for usted, and also esten con acento with la letra E for ustedes. For ir, we have vaya for usted, vayan for ustedes, and that means to go. Ser is to be as well. We have sea for usted and seyan for ustedes. And the last is saber, which means to know. And we have sepa for usted and sepan for ustedes. Now, those are examples for affirmative command. And let's see how negative command works. So we have don't speak more slowly, no hable usted más lentamente, and no hablen ustedes más lentamente. No coma usted la cena, no coman ustedes la cena means don't eat the dinner. No escriba usted la carta, no escriban ustedes la carta, don't write the letter. So as you can see with these examples, the conjugations are the same with usted and ustedes for AR, ER, and IR. The only thing that makes it different for negative command versus the affirmative command is we put the negative word no before the conjugated verb of command. Now, how about for reflexive command? So if we use reflexive verbs in a command, we will do it like this. For affirmative, for ejemplo, bañarse, so you take a bath. So it will be bañese usted or bañense ustedes, for you all take a bath. So if you could notice, we conjugate the verb bañar into command, which is bañe for usted and bañen for ustedes, and attach the reflexive pronoun for both, which is se. That's why it became bañese or bañense. For negative command, using the same verb bañarse, you don't take a bath or you all don't take a bath, we have no se bañe usted or no se bañen ustedes. So as you can see, we put the negative word no and followed by the reflexive pronoun se for both usted and ustedes. And then the conjugation is still the same, bañe for usted and bañen for ustedes. So how about the command with indirect and direct object pronouns? So for affirmative, for example, you get the ball, translated as coja la bola, with the verb coger, which is to get. Now, with the use of pronoun, you get it, translated as coja la. We attach the pronoun to the conjugated verb. Next is you all cook the food for them. Translation, cocinen les la comida. Now, in this sentence, we have direct and indirect object. So if we're going to use it for pronoun, you all cook it for them, cocinen sila. So in this case, we also attach the direct and indirect object pronoun to the command conjugation. Now, how about for the negative command using direct and indirect? Don't get the ball will be no coja la bola. Don't get it with the pronoun no la coja. This time, we put the negative word no and then the pronoun and then your conjugated verb. You all don't cook the food for them, translated as no les cocinen la comida. And you all don't cook it for them, translated as no se la cocinen. So this means if it is a negative command, the pronoun is detached or placed before the conjugated verb. And for affirmative, it is always attached. So I hope this video is helpful to you in understanding the formal command. And also don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel for more videos and updates on my YouTube channel. As always remember, you will not achieve anything if you don't give it a shot. Adios! Salud!